Welcome to our yoga stretch and strength program. Today, our program is called Yoga for Flexibility, which will offer you simple but relaxing yoga poses combined with some basic stretching. Yoga and flexibility go hand in hand, and this yoga session will help you increase your range of motion in the joints and uncompress the spinal column. So get comfortable with your legs crossed or extended straight out in front of you. Let's start our practice by bringing our hands to our knees. Elongate your spine and lift your heart. Roll your shoulders back and down. Let's close our eyes and connect to our breath. Yoga breathing is always inhaled and exhaled through the nose. First, fill your belly with air, then fill the chest. Take a nice, long, slow exhale. Take another deep inhale, and on your exhale, let everything go. Your inhale will lift your body slightly. Allow your exhale to relax the body. Our first yoga posture is designed to gain flexibility in the upper body, so reach your arms up to the sky, pressing your palms together over the top of your head. Bringing your hands slowly to your heart center. Inhale through your nose, reach up. Exhale and press the palms down to your heart. Release your hands. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky. Exhale and allow your palms to rest. Our next seated posture will help us gain flexibility in the shoulders. So sitting cross-legged, take a deep inhale, and then as you exhale, release your hands down and reach them even to your shoulders. Turn the palms up. Inhale and reach your hands up, interlocking your fingers, pressing the palms up to the sky and stretching out your wrist. Take a nice deep inhale, and as you exhale, release your hands back down to the mat. Inhale, reach your arms even to your shoulders. Flip the hands up. Reach up towards the sky, interlocking your fingers and pressing the palms up. Feel the long extension of the spine. Take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, release your hands down to the mat. Inhale and reach your arms up. Exhale, flip the palms up to the sky. And now interlock your fingers and press the palms up. Great stretch for the elbows and the wrist. Take a full deep breath in. And then as you exhale, go ahead and release your hands back down to the mat. So now let's work on flexibility for your spine. Begin by bringing your hands even to your shoulders. Now gently twist to your right. Extend your arms straight back. While holding the twist, take your gaze behind you. Slowly return to the center. Take a nice deep inhale, and as you exhale, rotate to the left. Again, gazing towards your fingertips. Inhale back to the center, and then exhale and rotate to the opposite side. See if you can go a little further. Inhale, center. Exhale and slowly twist. Inhale back to the center. Exhale and rotate slowly. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale and twist to the other side. Inhaling, coming back to center. Rest your hands to your knees. Before we start our next sequence, let's move the ankle closest to your body to the front, lining up your ankle bones. That way we can stretch the opposite hip. Now let's increase flexibility for the torso. This next posture is called seated lateral flexion, or side bends. So inhale, reach your right arm next to your ear, drawing your navel center in. Lift your chest, while resting the palm of your hand behind your hip. Release the hand down. Take a deep inhale, reaching your left arm next to your ear. Exhale and slowly release. Inhale, raise your arm next to your ear, while gently placing the weight on the opposite arm. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale and reach the arm over the opposite ear. Inhale to center. Exhale, reach the right arm up and over the side of the face. Inhale and release. So let's add all three postures together. We'll recreate re-energizing flow by combining arm lifts, side bends, and a spinal twist. So inhale, interlock your fingers up towards the sky. Take a nice deep breath in, and as you exhale, release your arms even to your shoulders. Now twist to your right. Inhale to center. Now twist to your left. Come back to the center. Moving into the side bend, release your left hand to the mat and reach the right arm over the side of the face. Inhale to center, and now exhale, reach your left arm up and over, and slowly release. Inhale, interlock your fingers, press your palms up towards the sky. Take a nice deep breath in, and as you exhale, release your arms even to your shoulders. Twist to your right. Inhale to center. Now slowly twist to your left. Coming back to center. Now coming into our side bend, right arm reaches up and over the side of the face. And now reach the left arm. Very nice job. Take a nice deep inhale. Interlock your fingers to the sky. Take a breath in, and then as you exhale, release your arms. Twist to your right. Inhale to center. Twist to your left. Coming back to the center. Stretching the right arm up and over. Inhale to center, and now stretch your left arm up and over. Slowly release down. Now let's work on flexibility for your lower body. We'll focus on stretching your hamstrings and opening up the hips. These are areas that tend to get tight. So first we'll start by stretching out the legs. Take the right leg and extend it to the far corner of your mat, keeping the left heel in towards your body. Now keep the hands by the sides of your hips as you elongate your spine. We're going to come into a side bend, so you're going to slide your right hand down the outside of your thigh. Grab onto the ankle, the foot, or the calf, wherever feels the most comfortable. Now we're going to bend that knee if your hamstring feels too tight. Now bow and arrow the left arm back. Reach it as far back, opening up your shoulder and your chest. Turn the palm up, and then as you exhale, come into your side bend. This is a wonderful stretch for both the hamstring and the side body. Now reconnect to your breath. Inhale deeply, exhale, and allow the body to relax. Now we're going to bring that left hand to the back hip. We're going to roll onto the foot, the right foot, reaching up and over the side of the face, coming into half moon pose. Open up the chest, and now release your hand back down. Slowly release your hip to the mat. Slide the hand down the leg, reach your left arm up and over the side of the face. Relax here. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, release your left hand to your hip. Roll onto the left shin, and now reach your right arm up and over the side of the face. Breathe in deeply, and then exhale and release. Coming back into that deep side bend, listen to your body. Inhale, coming back, hand to your hip. Rolling on that left shin, reach your right arm up and over. Take a nice deep breath in and release your hip down. Nice work. We're going to draw that right foot into the center and now slide your left heel to the opposite corner of your mat. Your left hand down that outside thigh. And then bring your right arm back. Turn the palm up and then lean into your side stretch. Now hold on wherever feels comfortable. It can be the calf, the ankle, or the foot. Pull the abdominals in and open up the shoulder and the chest. Release your hand back down to that right hip. Roll on the right shin and reach that left arm up and over the side of the face. Try to open the chest to the sky. Take your gaze upward. Take a nice deep inhale, and as you exhale, release your hip back down slowly. Coming into the stretch for the hamstring, grab onto whatever feels comfortable. Reach the right arm over the side of the face. Rotate that torso back and relax your neck. Release your hand down to the mat. Inhale, reach that left arm up and over. Release your hips slowly down. And one more time, grabbing that foot, reaching the arm up and over. Deep side bend. Breathe in through the nose. As you exhale, come back up, opening the chest towards the sky. Now slowly release back down. Now we're going to move into some standing postures. So place the right foot in front of the left and carefully stand up into mountain pose. Our feet are the foundation of all our standing postures, so make sure that they're grounded to the earth. Rotate the palms out and stand tall, lifting your heart and drawing the navel center in. Mountain pose promotes the experience of stillness, strength, and relaxed power. We'll come back to mountain pose between our postures today. Let's continue building flexibility in the upper body. So take a nice deep inhale and reach your arms up towards the sky, coming into a small back bend. Interlocking your fingers up towards the sky. Take a nice deep breath in and release your arms even, coming into that spinal twist. Inhaling to center and now twisting to the opposite side. Coming back to the center, we'll move into our side bend, right arm reaching up over the side of the face and letting that left hand slide down. Inhale to center. Now reach the arms back up over the head. Interlock your fingers and draw the navel center in. Take a nice deep inhale, and as you exhale, release your arms even to your shoulders, twisting to your right and looking behind you. Inhale to center and now twisting to your left. Inhale back to center. Come into the side bend, reaching your right arm up and over. Inhale to center and now reach the left arm up and over the side of the face. Inhale to center one more time. Reach the arms up towards the sky, interlocking your fingers. Take that full deep inhale, and as you exhale, release your arms down. Gently twist to your right, mobility into the spine. Inhale to center, and now gently twist to the left. Inhale to the center. Coming into our side stretch. Coming back to the center. Reach your left arm up and over the side of the face. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, release your hands back to your heart center. Our next sequence of postures will increase flexibility in your back, chest, hamstrings with forward bends. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, release your hands behind your back, interlocking your fingers. Lift your hands up off your hips and open the chest. Coming into a very small back bend. Lift your heart. Take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, Come down with a nice flat back, hinging from your hips. Keep your knees soft. Release your head down. Let the head and neck relax. Take a nice deep inhale, and as you exhale, slowly release your hands down to the floor. Now, if your hands don't reach the floor, slide them up to the shin. Now bring your arms to the side like wings. Draw the belly in and lift with your head and chest. Inhale, sweep your arms up. As you exhale, bring your hands back to your heart center, completing that sequence. We'll start this one again. Take a deep inhale. Release your hands down. Sweep them up to the sky. Press the palms of the hands together. And now release them behind your back into Yoga Mudra. Inhale, lifting your heart, coming into a small back bend, opening the chest to the sky. Exhale, hinging from your hips, releasing the head and neck down. Keep your knees soft. Release your hands to the floor. Arms out like wings. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. And now slowly release them back to your heart center. Take another full breath in, and then release your hands down. Circle them up, pressing the palms together. Release them behind your back, opening your heart. Inhale into that small back bend. Now slowly exhale into that forward fold. Releasing your hands to the floor or to your shin or even your quadriceps. Draw your arms out like wings. Circle, sweep your arms up to the sky. And now release your hands back to Namaste. Our next standing posture is Warrior One with Yoga Mudra hands. Let's begin by separating our feet about 3 to 4 feet apart. Ground your feet and turn your foot out 90 degrees. Turn your pelvis towards the leg and lunge forward as you bring your knee over the ankle bone. We'll flow into the full expression of the pose by interlocking your fingers up and over your head. Try to keep the shoulder blades relaxed and your arms next to your ears. We'll come into Yoga Mudra hands by releasing them behind your back, interlocking them and lifting them up off your hips. Roll the shoulders back and down and open up the chest. Come back to your breath, taking an inhale into the back bend and exhaling, hinging from that left hip. Draw the abdominals in and take your gaze down to the big toe. Stay strong in this pose. Release your arms and reach them back up into Warrior One. Interlock your fingers, really good stretch, and bring your hands to your heart. Come back to the center slowly, bringing your feet parallel to one another. If you'd like, you can readjust your feet and turn now the left foot out 90 degrees. Now rotate your hips towards the edge of the mat and your shoulders. Begin to bend that left knee over the ankle bone, sinking into your hips. Inhale and reach your arms up. Interlock your fingers and press them up towards the sky. Soften the shoulders away from your ears. Lift your chest and take that full breath in. As you exhale, we're going to slowly release your arms back behind you, interlocking your fingers, drawing the shoulder blades together. Inhale, opening the chest up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Coming into our bowing warrior. Stay strong in your core. Stay balanced and feel the strength of your legs. Release your arms and sweep them back up into Virabhadrasana 1. Let's bring our hands to our heart and pivot back to the center. Our next posture is a straddled forward fold. which brings flexibility into the hips, the hamstrings, and even the back. Knowing that your feet are the foundation of this next pose, make sure that your feet are parallel to one another. Ground the feet into the earth by distributing your weight evenly across the foot. Bring your hands to your hips. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, slowly hinge from your hips, flat back coming down. And then once you stop, release your hands down to the mat. Spread your fingers like a starfish into the ground. Flatten out the back and draw the navel to spine. Wrap your arms and touch your elbows, bringing the head down towards the floor. Feel the stretch into the hamstring and calf, and into the hips and gluteus maximus. Allow yourself to relax here, letting go of any tension or tightness in the neck. Now release your fingertips to the floor, draw the belly in flat back, and now we're going to rotate, moving into an inner thigh stretch. Flex your left foot and draw into that right bent knee, stretching the inner thigh. Now walk to the opposite side, bending your left knee. And now let's go ahead and go completely to the right side into what we call a runner's lunge. Now get your knee over your heel and keep the back leg straight. Slowly bend the knee to the floor and uncurl the back foot. Lift up through the chest and keep the back long and straight. Feel the stretch of your right hip flexor as you bend your knee and come a little deeper into the runner's lunge. Bring your hands on your quadricep and lift up your heart. Reach your arms up next to your ears and interlock your fingers, lifting up through the armpits, the elbows, and the wrist. Release your hands slowly back down next to your foot. Curl your right toes under and walk your hands to the center. Now bending your left knee, let's come into that inner thigh stretch, flexing the right foot and bending into the left knee. Don't go to this place of discomfort, but feel the edge of the stretch. Sink into your hips. Take that nice deep inhale, and as you exhale, move slowly into the runner's lunge. That right knee should be directly over the right heel, and then that left foot is flexed. Now draw into the core center, and now slowly bend that left knee and drop it down to the mat. Try to lift up through the rib cage into the chest and release your shoulder blades down. Bring your hands to your quadricep. Take a nice deep inhale, and as you exhale, reach your arms up next to your ear. Interlock your fingers and get that really nice stretch into your wrist and forearms. That should feel really good. Take an inhale and release your hands down to the mat. Slowly slide that right foot back into a tabletop position. Take a nice deep inhale here. And then as you exhale, bring your knees into a wide-kneed child's pose. Drop your hips back onto your heels and walk your fingers out to the edge of the mat. Child's pose is a restorative posture. Now let's fold the right forearm and bring your forehead to that forearm, walking the left fingertips out to the edge of the mat. Rest here. And now switching sides. Bend your left forearm, resting your forehead on that forearm, and then walk the right fingertips out to the edge of the mat. Now we're going to finish our class by grabbing the hamstrings and gently rolling down, coming onto our back. Now go ahead and walk your feet out to the edge of the mat and bring your arms into a T shape. This is called windshield wipers. Dropping your knees to the right, inhale to center, and now dropping your knees to the left. Now add the turn of the head. As you drop your knees to the left, turn your head to the right. And then come into the feet. See that you roll into the instep and the outer edge of the foot and really get that internal, external rotation of your hips. And this is a really great stretch for your lower back. So breathe, take an inhale coming to center, exhale, and drop your knees to the opposite side. Now holding here, we're just going to take about 2 more breaths. Inhale to center, and now drop your knees to the left. Relax your chest, soften your shoulders. Relax into the hips. Breathe in, bring your knees back to center, and release your hands next to your hips, coming into relaxation or shavasana. Turning your palms up towards the sky and sliding the shoulder blades down and away from your ears. Draw the chin in towards your chest and lightly close your eyes, connecting to your breath. Stay focused on your inhalation and your exhalation. Breathing with the whole body, from top to bottom, side to side. And now wiggle your toes and your fingers and slowly bring one knee at a time into your chest. Roll up and come into an easy cross-legged position, Sukha Asana. To finish our class, let's come into the Mandala Mudra, Circle of Wholeness, resting one hand on top of the other. Bring your thumbs together to create this circle of wholeness. Sense the circuit of energy between the thumbs. It is not the strongest of species that survives, nor the most intelligent, but the one that is most responsive to change. Thank you so much for being part of our Yoga for Flexibility class. Bring your hands to your heart into Anahata Mudra. Namaste.